Good morning, everybody, and this is your S&P 500 day trade setups for today. So, bit of a big bounce. Just another example of why, when you want to go with a trend, rather in a downtrend, sell off an area of resistance or potential interest rather than just jumping in on a trend. So, you can see we've got pretty much a double bottom here at the moment with diversions. So, there's the diversions inside bar last week, and we've got an inside bar this week. So the neckline for that is obviously the high of this week. So we need to get a sort of a close above that, and that would validate this double bottom pattern that we're seeing here. It's also a bit of a bigger flag. I mean, if you bring down, you can bring the level down like that, or just leave it like I've got now. But this is kind of the situation we find ourselves in right now. Important just to pay attention to the weekly. We have a weekly range bar going nowhere. Oscillator's not really helping us at the moment, but this level to the downside here is a pretty strong line in the sand. That's 39.22, and you can probably round it off to 3900. So bear in mind, this could just now start a massive range if it wants to. The confusion on the market is there. There's no real clear direction of where we're going. There's a lot of structure that's forming, but obviously that structure needs to give way and be supported before we start looking for a direction. So for me, at this stage, we are in a downtrend on the 3-hour. This little rally here is a bit concerning because what we were looking for yesterday was a rejection of one of these tails, and we haven't really got it. So we've closed, and if you look at it there, that was a close above. Definitely closed above, closed above, closed above. So these tails here are now what become potential areas for support. Your top of channel, so there's a good probability that the bulls will try and break through the channel. You're still in a downtrend on the hour as well. But again, every single one of the areas which would have been a fairly decent opportunity to short off did not materialize. So at the moment, this area, let's just do that, and that I'm going to put three levels in here because it's going to be what we need to pay attention to. So the high of yesterday, or sorry, the opening here of yesterday will definitely be an area of interest. There is a bit of a gap here as well, and then you've got this area that we are in at the moment. So start drilling down to the 15-minute. Look what's happened. You've broken through the moving averages. You're coming back to find some structure. Oscillators all over the place at the moment, so I wouldn't read too much into that. But areas that I'd be watching today are as follows. This 39.71, this 39.68 area, definitely looking to see what transpires here. And then also this 39.61. 39.61 is a fairly decent level as well, being that it was the opening here. Okay, so that's kind of what I'm leaning towards. We're looking for support here. You do have the possibility of it dropping even further. There is a gap here. There's one there. There's another one there. And I just want to see if there's anything else. No, so you got one big gap there, one big gap there. So there's also a possibility that this thing just drops further, comes down to 39.50, probably even a possibility of down to 39.36. But if that happens, if it breaks through these, specifically these three levels, and then I'll watch this level very closely, but breaks through these three levels, then sit on hands again until we see a rejection of that area. So at the moment we're looking for support here. We got nothing else really on offer. Just bear in mind that this is a bit of a flag setup. You can see there's our flag. Again, lots of chaos in this area that we are. You can just see by the noise I've put on the charts. So any 8-hour break above 39.92, then we start looking at 4,000 again, and then we're going to be looking for a weekly close above 4,000. So that's why this 4,000 level is critical, and we keep getting above it, but we very rarely find support. It's only here in January that we actually found some support on the 4,000 lira. Since then, we haven't really come back to find support there. So keep an eye on it. It is an important level. Flip side of this is obviously we could just reject this area and then move to the downside. But again, if we're above the moving averages, I'm looking for opportunities up. If we're below the moving averages, then I'm looking for a rejection for a move down. It may keep me out the market, but it does keep me safe. Anyway, that's kind of my view for today. Hope it helps, and we'll catch up with you on Monday morning. Enjoy your weekend. Cheers for now.